Hi, I'm Jackie Bedard, founder of Carolina Family Estate Planning. And in this video, I'm going to share some tips about choosing the trustee for your trust. Now, the trustee is a financial role. Their responsibility is to manage the assets that are within your trust in accordance with the trust document and the instructions that you gave within that document. It is a financial role. You want somebody that's trustworthy, organized, responsible. They may be doing everything from day-to-day bill paying to filing tax returns to making investment decisions on your behalf. And just like you could hire professional advice from a financial advisor or an accountant or a lawyer, they can do the same things on your behalf. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure you pick a trustee that's organized, responsible, and you feel like has good judgment, that they're going to make decisions that are in your best interest and in your beneficiary's best interest. Now, many clients ask us whether they should consider naming co-trustees on their trust. And we do this regularly, but there are a few things that you want to think about. How well do they get along? Do they communicate with each other well? Do you feel like they'll be able to work together and cooperate with each other? Now, usually what we do when we draft the documents is we try to make sure that we don't make things too cumbersome for them. So it's more like they're sharing the role. Either one of them could write a check on behalf of the trust or carry out a transaction. Otherwise, if you require your co-trustees to act jointly on all actions, it can become cumbersome for them and it can slow things down if they both have to sign off on everything. So if you are thinking about co-trustees, we strongly recommend that you give them that ability to act independently on behalf of the trust. Another common question is whether it's important that your trustee be local or not. And the good news is that these days, so many financial transactions could be managed online, from bill paying online to making investment decisions online or using e-signature for things, that it's not as important as it might have been in the past. That being said, there are times when it can be helpful to have a local trustee. For example, if your trustee is going to be managing your home, it might be helpful to have a local presence that can handle that home maintenance and any in-person type of activities. In fact, this is a common reason why clients do opt to name co-trustees on their trust. They might appoint a local agent that can handle some of that day-to-day stuff, and they have an out-of-state trustee that they think is really a good fit for handling some of the longer-term investment decisions and things like that. Now, you might be wondering how your trustee plays with your financial agent under your durable power of attorney or with your executor under your will, and kind of what the difference is. And there's a lot of similarities between these roles, and there's even a little bit of overlap. So it can be a little bit confusing, but at the end of the day, they're all financial roles. Your durable power of attorney is the person managing your finances while you're incapacitated. But any assets that are in a trust are managed by the trustee instead, and your executor steps in after your death and manages any assets that are outside of the trust. But otherwise, they're all financial roles that have very similar characteristics. And so as a result, what a lot of our clients do is they name the same people to serve in all three of those roles. Now, if you don't have a close family member or friend that you would want to name as trustee of your trust, that's okay. It might be that naming a professional trustee is a better fit for you. If you're thinking that might be the case, we'd be happy to talk to you about that a little bit more, some of the pros and cons, and we can even make recommendations about who you might want to talk to serve as your professional trustee. So those were a few quick tips about nominating the trustee for your trust. Now, if you need more guidance or want some help talking this through a little bit more, that's okay. You might want to consider working with our team here at Carolina Family Estate Planning. So give our office a call. We'd be happy to take you through a free needs assessment and talk to you more about working with our team.